Hello and welcome back to Keto Homestead with Jess. Hello, Ginger Ninja, Wendy Benjamin, welcome, and Moon Phase. How are you doing this morning? Sorry I was late. I had Barrett's doctor's appointment this morning that we were in. We got good news. I'm super excited. So he had to go up for his checkup for the surgery to see how that was going. And he was told that it was a benign fatty tumor. So that's awesome results. And just so you know, I am playing with a green screen. I don't have it perfect yet. I think it makes my hair look really red. I don't know. It's different. It's playing around with some goody stuff, learning some new YouTube things. Yeah, just now. Took 2 weeks for us to get the results. I don't know if the labs are like really backed up or what. But yeah, so that's what was going on this morning. I'm super excited. It's all good news. Tina Ladybug, thanks for coming in. Hello and welcome. Peanuts Pepper, how are you doing this morning? I can't believe it, you guys. We got snow last night. It's so cold. We got probably like 2 inches of snow. Hey, Abby's Life, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm glad we got good news too, Ginger Ninja. That's awesome. But the bright thing about the whole thing is that this got Barrett's butt in gear to be more healthy, change his lifestyle and his diet, and take some supplements. So I guess that's the good way to look at it. TH2, I blame you for all the snow, by the way. Oh, TH2 told me the other day, we're getting snow. And I'm like, no, don't say that. Well, we got it. He was right. Or she. Oh, Abby's Life. We got snow Monday night. I just hope everybody that got snow was able to get their plants inside and they didn't lose anything. I warned you. I know. Thank you for the warning because I remembered, I don't know, it's probably 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, oh, it's supposed to snow. TH2 told me. So me and my husband ran outside and grabbed everything. I'm a dude. All right, good to know. So we ran outside and grabbed all of our plants and brought them in. So thankfully we didn't lose anything. Yes, Tina Ladybug. Barrett's already had cancer once in his life, so it's pretty scary. He had kidney cancer about 5 years ago, so I was really concerned about what was going on this time. So I'm very thankful that's not what the case was this time. I think the snow's coming here. Everything will be brought in today. Hello, by the way, Lazarus Homestead. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Sherry, good morning. We have snow and it's freezing here. Yeah. We had to go to the doctor's office, like I said, and then we had to do a couple errands. Man, just running in and out of them stores, that wind chill, it just feels like it just goes right through you. Hey, Lady Casca, thanks for coming in. Doc P, how you doing? I had stage 4 of the left vocal cord in 2018. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Ladybug. How do they treat that? Did you have to go to like radiation or chemo or something? When Barrett had his kidney cancer, thankfully they were just able to go in there laparoscopically and remove, I think it was like a third of his kidney that they removed. And it hasn't given him any issues since, thank goodness. Time for the snow to go. I agree. I'm ready for the snow to go. I'm ready for warm weather and barefoot weather. You just woke up. That's all right. I was in bed almost all day yesterday until 1 o'clock. Hello, Christopher. Thanks for coming in. Emergency trach, chemo, and radiation. Wow. That's a lot to go through. Yeah, any type of cancer is not fun and very scary for all parties involved. So, like I said, I'm still working on this green screen. It's kind of weird to me. It's new. I feel like I'm reddish looking, pinkish. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it some more. I'm not very tech savvy, so it's kind of frustrating for me. Just popped in to say hi real quick. Got to head out for some eggs for some egg roll pickup. Nice. Got to stock the freezer. Well, thanks for coming in. Be safe, and I hope you have a good day. Super excited. We usually don't go out of the house unless we're like forced to for like doctor's appointments or something. And we only go to town like once a month to grocery shop. We just really don't like going into town anymore. So I was excited. I got to go to the Dollar Tree, and that's like one of my favorite stores because I'm cheap. But we went to the Dollar Tree, and I got to shop around a little bit. So I'm so excited. I was looking how to make a logo for the circle thing next to our channel name. Yeah. Oh, see, I did all that stuff way in the beginning. I guess it would have been 9 months ago now that I did all that stuff. And honestly, to tell you, I don't even know if I could remember how to do it if I had to get back in to do it. Looks like I'm ruler of Switzerland. Well, you never know. I figured, why not a snow picture, since we had snow. Mother Nature is having hot flashes. Better put on a hormone replacement. Yeah, like Mother Nature is definitely teasing us with the last couple of weeks. It's been really nice and warm. And oh, thank you, Tina Ladybug. This hair is ridiculous, though. I know a lot of people compliment me on it, but it's really heavy and it's really long. And I used to go to a certain beauty shop and get it cut, and then I would donate it. I'd wait until it got so long and I'd donate it to Locks of Love. But then I found out Locks of Love charges cancer patients for those wigs, and I don't think that's right. If I'm donating my free hair to them, I think that they should be making those wigs, at least by donation or something for cancer patients. Just popping in to say hi. 1:40 a.m. here. Oh, wow. Thanks for coming in down on Boddington Farm. I hope you have a great sleep. It's super early in the morning there. Stars Prepper, thanks for coming in. I've never seen you before. Welcome. Hope all is well where you are. Oh, thank you. Game of Thrones, the prepper takeover. Mine is that long too. I keep it all in a bun half the time. Yeah, my husband, he loves it when I wear my hair down, but it drives me nuts. It's just so heavy. It bothers me, especially if I'm working or doing something. It's just so heavy and dense that I sweat so much. So I just wear it in a bun all the time, and it drives him nuts. He keeps saying, "You're going to have a receding hairline. You keep pulling your hair back like that." Good morning. We had snow Tuesday. Always be prepared. Thanks for coming in. My hair won't grow at all. Ooh, I wonder why. All right, Lazarus Homestead. We'll see you later. Thanks again for coming in. I thought Games of Thrones. I'm in Ohio looking at snow. I'm in Ohio too. What part of Ohio are you in? I'm like 45 minutes outside of Columbus. I'm going to drop this link. And if any of you want to come up, You know the rules. I just want to see your face before you come on the panel. Make sure it's you. But anybody is welcome to come up and chit chat with me. And there is the link. The background looks really nice despite it being snowy. Thanks, Moon Phase. When I had my wig, it was so hot and uncomfortable. I just went bald. If people didn't like it, they didn't have to look at me right. I'd pull I would pull a GI Jane too. Just shave it off and make people deal with it. Hopefully I wouldn't have a bumpy head or anything. I'm 40 minutes east of Columbus. Ooh. That's awesome. You're probably pretty close to me then. I am in a tiny little town. I don't care because I'm not in the town of it, but the town closest to me is Newark. Upper 50s here. You should get my weather tomorrow. I'm in Iowa. Ugh. I wish it was 50s here. That would be nice. Are you in Newark? Are you serious? That's so funny. You need to email me. My email's on my about page. Email me and we'll chit chat. That's awesome. I think you're the first person on YouTube that has been in Newark. Good morning, White Dove. Long time no see. I'm glad to see you in here. Stars Prepper, are you a female or a man? Female? Male? Whatever. Let me know. I'm curious now. Oh my goodness, Paragon Ridge Ranch. How are you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while since I seen you also. Just on here chit-chatting. Female, okay. Just chit-chatting, got good news. My husband doesn't have cancer, so all is well here. Hey, Dr. Prepper, long time since I seen you too. Thanks for coming in. Oh, you love my background. Thank you. I think it's fitting for Ohio having snow today. Yes, Doc P, that's awesome. So now if I can just keep him going on the herbs and the supplements and vitamins, we'll all be good. Fantastic Life Ventures. Hello and welcome. First time I've seen you. Thanks for coming in. It's not much going on here now since it's snowing. I guess I'll be in the house cleaning today. That's what I should be doing right now instead of being on a live, but your cup looks cool when you take a drink. Everyone have a blessed day. Much love. Got to get going. All right. Thanks for coming in, Sherry. You have a good day as well. It's funny because my cup is you don't want to tread here. That blocks it completely out. Isn't that weird? Got like a missing finger too. This is like the first time I've ever played with a green screen too, so it's really weird. The green screen. My cup is invisible. It's funny because my husband was sitting here trying to help me set it up and everything, and I was playing with the camera and the colors and everything, and he'd lean into like the camera, and it was weird because he'd be like at the side of the screen over here, and he'd be invisible, and then all of a sudden he'd be like right next to my shoulder, and it'd like pop his face out. It's like, oh, that's kind of creepy. So what's everybody doing today? The only place I know that got snow today was, I think Ohio and Michigan got snow, and some parts of New York. Not sure about anybody else. And then most of you know that I've been working on a big reveal for my channel. I've been working on some really tough stuff behind the scenes. Hopefully, I don't know, depending if I get my butt in gear today, I'll have that reveal done tonight, and then I'll get to show everybody. Super excited. Oh. Thanks, Peanuts Peppers. He's in Louisiana. He says, I'm enjoying the beautiful weather down here. Send some of that beautiful weather up here. Still light snow here in upstate New York. We got snow yesterday in Oklahoma. Oh, Peregrine Ridge Ranch. I forgot you were in Oklahoma. My neighbors just left this morning, and they have lived in Oklahoma for like the past 30, 40 years. But they moved back up here to their childhood farm. And so I am supposed to be the caretaker of their chickens and their plants and stuff while they're gone. But they just went home to Oklahoma to visit. It didn't stick. Ours has stuck. And actually, it started snowing again on our way home. 63 degrees and sunny here in North Carolina today. Why did I not realize you were in North Carolina? There's so many people I know in North Carolina anymore. Wendy, can't wait. Excuse me. Gemma, hey, thanks for coming in. How are you doing, girl? Hope all is well with you. I have all my plants lined up to take outdoors, hoping it is our last snow, but we live in Ohio, right? I'm hoping it's our last snow too. And all my plants are lined up in the kitchen, on the kitchen table, on the counter, on the sink. My kitchen is a hot mess. But then again, I'm on a homestead, so I'll get the kitchen finally cleaned up, and then another project will pop up, and then it's a mess again. This is a never-ending struggle. Lady Casca, I hope so too. Lady Casca, where are you at? Are you in New York? I'm making cold frames this weekend. I have a cold frame that my husband made me, but my baby chickens are in there right now. That's where we put them to keep them nice and warm. We have, it's actually really cool. I do a lot of bartering, and I came across a guy last spring. He wanted, I think it was 3 piglets. It was either 2 or 3 piglets, and he couldn't afford the last one. So he bartered with me and gave me a bunch of cattle panels, hog panels, fence posts, and let's see what else. Hog waters for like piglet. I guess they're not hog waters. They're piglet waters. Feed, little plastic feed troughs for the piglets. And then the really cool thing that he had given me was these piglet heating pads. It's like a hard plastic you plug in and it heats up for the piglets in case you have like piglets in the cold weather. I didn't even know they made stuff like that. So I got like 3 of those. So in the cold frame box, we put the chicks in there, and then we put one of the piglet heating pads in there, and they really like it. They run up on there and they sit there for a few minutes, and then they run off and run back on. It's pretty cool. I like it. The in-laws brought the RV over. I clean it, and we can keep for 10 days next month. Yeah, that's fair trade. Yeah, it was a really good barter. I thought it was anyway. I love bartering. If we had to go without like money, I shouldn't say we because I pretty much go without money, but if society went without money, I think it would be a better world, just bartering back and forth. Of course, everybody knows Americans are very wasteful, but I think the bartering system is awesome. I'm good, Gemma. I had a great day. I had a really good news. I think you might have missed it, but we went to the doctor for my husband's 2-week checkup after his surgery, and we found out the tumor that they removed from him was benign. So, best news today. I'm really happy for him. Yes, you got to use skill and knowledge. You are 100% right, Lady Casca. The sad thing about it is not a lot of people like to barter. I don't know why, but they're kind of standoffish about it. Most of the like country folk around here, though, I mean, they'll barter. My Amish people and the Mennonite people around here, they'll barter. But when it comes to people like in the city and in town, not so much. Great, Gemma. It was fantastic news. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Gemma. So, yeah, not much going on. That was our big plan today, to go to town. That usually takes a lot out of us because we don't like driving. We don't like to be around people. I shouldn't say that. We do like to be around people. We just don't like to go into town and be around people. We're prepared to barter. You can barter around us for sure. Do you homestead at all, Stars Prepper? What are you guys up to? Do you have a channel? I don't like to people either. And it seems like the crazier the world gets, the crazier like stuff is getting out there, the more we just don't even want to go out. We had to go out. What was that? It was Sunday. It was a Sunday of all days. We went out. We went to town to grocery shop. And the reason I did that on purpose, because, Sundays usually people aren't in town. Oh man, Walmart, Kroger's, everything was like elbow to elbow with people. It was so many people were on the road and in the stores, and I'm like, why? No, we couldn't find parking spaces, and because of my back, I have like my handicap sticker so I can park in handicap spaces, and we couldn't find anything. It was horrible. I can't deal with big crowds. Yeah, it makes me really overwhelmed too. And then, like, when I'm in the grocery store trying to get things and people are like bumping into me or bumping into my cart, it gives me a lot of anxiety. I don't like it at all. Jess, we are the same. Oh, don't be chicken. Everybody's got to start somewhere, Stars Prepper. Other people are safer if I stay home, right? And my husband always says he hates taking me to town because by the time we get home, I'm so grouchy. And he says I take it out on him. I don't mean to. I don't like to be there. And then, like I said, there's just like so many people in there. Thank goodness I eat the lifestyle I do, because like most of the food that I eat is super healthy. So most of that stuff is in stock when I go to the stores. But there's so many things like that were off the shelf. I don't know if like they're trying to um what's the word? There's like certain things that I noticed that aren't on the shelf that are completely gone. And I don't know if they're like selecting certain things not to put on the shelf or what, but it's kind of crazy. Hey, Peaceful Homestead. Is it snowy there in Kentucky too? Hope you're doing well and staying warm. You don't like city folk. Some I do. I can't exclude them all. You'll live through us. I'm very careful when I go out, then I go back home. Yeah, that's basically what we do. We get to town, do what we have to do, and we come straight home. Still only so many allowed in the store at a time here in Nova Scotia. Yeah, not here. They don't, I mean, really, people aren't caring. When I go out to in public, I dress like a biker, ready to fight, resting. Ginger Ninja, you're so funny. Hey, Best Life, thanks for coming in. I like people for about 2 hours a month when I go to town. Then I get back to my splendid isolation, right? So, Ginger Ninja, your boots. You're talking about your boots. That's so funny. I don't know if you can see. There's my boots. I always wear boots when I go to town, too. They protect you. So you say you dress like a biker, Ginger Ninja. Does that mean you're a biker? Are you from a biker family? You got me curious now. I think I was meant to live on a farm, right? Lady Casker, are you on a farm? I think I was meant to live on a farm too. I was in the city most of my life, not my choice, but I was in the city most of my life and didn't get to move to a farm until I met Barrett 10 years ago. Well, it's been 11 years now, but I was fortunate enough. I had a best friend that had a horse farm. So every summer I'd get to stay the whole summer there. And then during school, I would stay like almost every weekend over there. So I got the farm life, but lived in town. I still had to bale hay and do all kinds of farm chores. Thank you, Gemma, for sharing me out. I appreciate that. If anybody else can do the same, please share me out. Hit the thumbs up. Your son's father was. Yeah, I come from a long line of biker family. I guess that's what you could say. I did score at the dollar store the other day, 2 cases of jars and 4 boxes of lids. Awesome. That was like the best find ever. We went to our local store. I don't know if anybody else has them in their area, but here in my town, Save a Lot, they have canning jars and lids on sale right now. And they were, I can't remember how much they were supposed to be, but they were a really good deal. But of course, they were all sold out. Moon phase, I'm with you ladies. I hate shopping, rather stay home. Oh, your mom has one now and you live in the city. I'd be moving back in with my mom. That's just me. The way I look at most people, leave me alone in town. Yeah. Does my father have a motorcycle? Yes, he does. Hey, Nunya, Texas on the back 20. How you doing? It's good to see you. Our Roll King has jars and lids. I was shocked. Yeah, Roll King's pretty good about keeping them stocked. Walmart and TSC and things like that, not so much. Yeah. Ginger Ninja says, no, I'm too much of a worst case scenario kind of thinker. The stupidity of people outweigh me wanting to ride anymore. My anxiety is too high to push it. I completely understand that. When I was 14, my mom died on the back of a Harley. So completely understand. People are crazy drivers. They don't pay attention, whether that's the bikers or the vehicles. I bought 20 cases the other day. That's awesome. Stocking them up. You can do it now because they just keep going up and up in price, it seems like. Awesome. I like to get most of my jars used, from older farmers or neighbors that don't use them anymore. That's where I get mainly most of my canning jars. And then my lids and rings I get from the Amish because they're way cheaper. And it's funny because, like, the Amish lids and rings, they're ball rings and lids. They're just not stamped with the ball name. Most people don't know that, but they're really good lids and rings. And you can buy a sleeve instead of a box of 12? I think it's a box of 12 that comes in there. And I can get a sleeve of canning lids for, I think there's 46 canning lids in a sleeve. And I think it's like $30, $32, something like that. I get them whenever I can. Laugh out loud. Yeah, for the first like couple of years that I first started canning, that's what I do. Like every time this was back when I was working, of course. So every time I got a paycheck, that's what I would do. I'd go into the store and get a couple cases every single time I got paid. And that gave me a lot of jars doing it that way too. But it seems like every year, like you can never have enough jars or cans. And I don't know why. It just seems like every year you need more and more and more. Or at least that's my case. Yes, the best life. You need to go check out the Amish store because I'm telling you, it looks almost like the old brown paper bags, but the lid's coming in and it's round and it's in a brown paper bag looking thing. And there's like 47 lids in there and it's well worth it. It's way cheaper than buying them by the dozen in Walmart or wherever. I have something for you I made. I'm going to send it to you as soon as I find a box that's right to ship it in. Aw, it's awesome, Ginger Ninja. You're amazing. I use mostly pints because it's just me here. Yeah, Pete. I use mostly pints too, unless it's green beans. Green beans is another story. If you guys listen to me and follow me, I'm a green bean junkie. I could eat green beans every day of the week, or yeah, every day of the week and be fine. I can sit there and eat a whole quart size jar of green beans by myself and just have that for dinner. I love green beans. So my green beans some of them do go into pints, but mostly they go into quarts. Yes, Amish folks around here are lovely and kind. You are correct. You're not talking about the Amish folks that sit at the dollar store, are you? Stars Prepper. If so, they're my neighbors. And they are good people. So, you guys, I'm so sad. Yesterday, as I was cleaning house and reorganizing things, I'm thinking to myself, I need to get outside. I need to go pick my violets because I have some videos that I want to do with violets coming up. And then I wake up this morning and we have a blanket of snow, and I'm like, no, all the beautiful violets. I hope they come back. Oh my gosh, lately I've been steaming green beans and adding butter, salt, and pepper. Oh, so delicious. Right, Lady Casca? I don't know what it is about green beans. I just love them. No Amish in Texas, I don't think. Well, I think they're called different. They're called something different in every state, I think. Like, I know in Montana they have the Hutterites. Do you have any Hutterites around you, the best life? No snow. That's what I was trying to tell TH2 the other day. He said that Ohio was supposed to have snow, and I'm like, shh, don't say that. That's a cuss word. And then here we are in Ohio with snow and cold. Got 15 people in the chat, 16 people. Awesome. Whew, sorry. That trip to town made me tired. You have Amish closer to me. Okay, to you. Have you ever heard of the Hutterites? The Best Life? Mennonite, how do you spell that? I don't know. I know what you're saying, though. There you go. Lady Casca got it. The S word, right? Yes, Pete. Green beans with bacon. That's delicious. Whisper White. Hello and welcome. Ohio always gets snow. I know. Ohio needs to knock it off. I know. I'm about to make me some bacon and green beans now. So I'll tell you a story. So, most people know that have Amish around them. Amish, what do you call that? They have issues with, not all of them, but a lot of them have issues with interbreeding, I guess. That's what you call it. I don't know. You can correct me in the chat. But the Hutterites up in Montana are the same way. They ship their kids out. I shouldn't say kids, but teenagers out to different communities. And they do like this switcheroo in all the communities so they don't interbreed and everything. And when I lived in Montana up in the mountains, yeah, I know there are Hutterites in Montana, but not in my area. Yeah, I think they're more in the mountains, the Best Life. But back in my wild days when I used to go to the bars and stuff up in Montana, there was this little tiny hole in the wall bar that I used to love to go to. And it was packed out one day. And all of a sudden, it was the first time I ever met any Hutterites or seen them or anything. And we were in there, and these Hutterites come in, they're like checking out all the women and everything. I think I was like 21, maybe 22 at the time. And I'm asking my friends, like, who are they? Like, what the heck? And they didn't dress like the Amish, but they did dress plainly. And they were explaining it to me that they live up in the mountains, in like a commune. And they have a bunch of land and everything. And sometimes they come down to get alcohol or whatever, mingle with people. And so I'm like standing by the jukebox, just dancing and drinking. One of them Hutterite men's came up to me and like grabbed my hip. I'm like, oh, what the heck? Like I wasn't expecting it at all. And he like literally said that I had good, how did he put that? Good childbearing hips or something like that. And I was like so offended. And like my friends were like, no, don't be offended. That's a compliment because they're looking for women to have children with. I'm like, that's so rude. I thought that was so funny afterwards though. Do you know if Rolling Homestead has a link on his page to order the chaga powder? I haven't seen him around much lately. No, he had to switch to day shift and he doesn't have a link to the chaga. I can put it in just a second. Yeah, a colony. Thank you, Best Life. They call it a colony. Alcohol and ladies. Yep. Right? Lady Casca and birthing hips. I was like so offended. She's a breeder and a savage. So rude. Let me get this link for the chaga. The website is called The Whistling Kettle. And here is the link. And if anybody is interested, that's where I got my chaga to make my chaga tincture. That was the best place for me to get it. They are out of Maine is where they're from. And it was just the best price for me for 4 ounces. I think it was $20 is what I paid. So caveman style. Hey, woman, want to come back to the colony? Great childbearing hips, right? Yeah, I was disappearing. I was too close to the camera. Sorry. I gotta sit up when I'm typing, getting the link. You're back, Peanuts Pepper. Thanks for coming back. Gonna haul Jess off to the colony. Nuh-uh, if I ain't got anything to say about it. Oh, my chat just jumped. My what? My chin makes me look funny. My CHI. What is that? I don't know. You are the most awesome. Oh, you're welcome, Ginger Ninja. Hey, Bushcraft family. How are you doing? That's another one of my Ohio people. You enjoying the nice crisp air and white snow on the ground over there? Yes, Ginger Ninja. I'm going to try to make some dandelion jelly here soon. I hear, oh my goodness. Oh, dandelion jelly is amazing. Love it. Of course, I do keto style dandelion jelly, but it's still really good. Love it. Oh, thank you, Nunya. Texas on the back 20. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't like to wear my hair down. It just gets in the way, and I touch it all the time, and I just put it up in a bun and leave it. Ginger Ninja, where I lived in Montana, I was way, way up in the mountains up by Glacier National Park. And the ratio to men and women there was not very good. So all the men were just crazy up there. Bushcraft. No, I hate snow. Me too. My entire yard and dandelions, animals, and chemical free. So, do I need to be out there picking them? Yes. Heck yeah. My dog, if none of you have met her, her name is Keela and she's part husky. She is like the awesomest dog ever. She goes out there and picks dandelion with me. She is like the best dog ever. I don't know how she became so smart, but she'll go out there pick dandelions with me. She will go out pick wild blackberry or wild black raspberries. She'll pick my domestic raspberries, my domestic blackberries with me. She's like the best dog ever. Although when it comes to the berries, she eats them, which is cool. I just think it's awesome. She picks them right off the vine and eats them. Like I've never seen a dog do that before. I wonder how to make jelly keto style. I'm glad you're going to show us. Yeah. It's kind of difficult like when you're learning it by yourself. It took me a long time to get jelly right when it came to keto style, and I am still working on it, but it tastes fine. I've been trying to do keto. My kids don't want to. Why are you telling them you want to do keto? Just don't tell them you're doing it. They're not going to know the difference unless you tell them. A lot of my family members like that live around here, I don't tell them, like if I bring a dish over for them to eat, I don't tell them it's keto style. They never know. Should I freeze them or dry them? Learning. I always use fresh dandelions. I never freeze or dry them. Maybe somebody in the chat has done that and knows, but I don't ever freeze or dry them. All right, Nanya, Texas on the back 20. Thanks for coming in. Happy jar shopping, and we'll see you next time. They practically screamed at me the other night. I made spaghetti squash with hamburger. Oh, that's like one of my favorite dishes is spaghetti, lasagna stuffed spaghetti squash. That is like, oh, I could eat that all the time too. Hey, Chris, thanks for coming in. Long time no see. I'm glad to have you here. They don't like vegetables. Oh, I don't know what to tell you about that. I guess you'll have to hide vegetables in their food. You could dehydrate them and hide them in there. Just dry the roots of the greens. Oh, you're talking about dandelion root. We were talking about the dandelion jelly. But yeah, you could dehydrate, or you could dry it, not dehydrate. You could dry out the roots and use those for later use. Hey, Homestead Aquarius, thanks for coming in. Big dandelion thumb up for you. I appreciate it. Simply Southern Roots, hello and welcome. Thanks for coming in. We're just chit-chatting. So Homestead Aquarius, we got, I don't know how long you've been in here, but we got the results back of Barrett's emergency surgery, and they told us today that the tumor was a fatty, benign tumor, so great news. Wow, I'm hearing a lot of helicopters today, starting to make me wonder what's going on. I don't know what it's called, but we have like a route that goes right over top of my house, and it's like military route. So we always have like military helicopters and military airplanes going over top. And usually when the helicopters go over, it's like 6 at a time. It's super loud. I'm in a trailer, so it like ricochets everything. Hey, Moonlight Gypsy, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. We're not doing much, just chilling, talking. We've been talking about dandelion and dandelion jelly. How do you prepare dandelions? Depends what part of the dandelion you're doing. If you're doing the jelly, I just wash off the dandelions, pull off all the green stuff, and use the petals. Make sure there's no bugs in there, unless you want the extra protein. Yes, it's great news, Moonlight. Yes, he's okay. Super excited. Glad he's all right. Jess, have you made the video showing how you make the ice cream? If so, I must have missed it. No, not yet. We have tore my house apart. I haven't been putting out content because we've been working on a surprise for all my viewers. So the house has been in disarray for the last few days. Haven't made any videos, but believe me, I have a long list of videos that are coming out to you. And the ice cream, the keto ice cream one, is one of the ones on the top list to do. All right, White Dove, thanks for coming in. You have a good day, and we'll see you later. Oh, okay. Where did I just see that? Ah, my chat's jumping. Yeah, I am going to do a video on the dandelion jelly also. Yes, protein is keto. Okay, Moonlight Gypsy says, oh, my chat keeps jumping. Sorry. Wants to make root, the dandelion root for coffee. There's a lot of great knowledgeable people in here. I'm sure one of them have done it. I personally have never made coffee out of dandelion root. This year, my goal is I planted chicory. So my goal this year is to try to make chicory coffee. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm sure there's many people in here that have done the dandelion root coffee. I watched Rolling Homestead's video on dandelion jelly. That's how I'm going to do it. Yeah, he's got some great content. Yeah, my rooster's always in the background. He always has something to say, bushcraft. Moon phase, here's my rooster too. Hey, Rose Young, thanks for coming in. Lady Cash, dehydrate your veggies, make them into a powder, add it to food. Ooh, that's a good idea too, yeah, Rose Young. Look, I got a hole in my face, sorry. You could probably get people to send you dandelions to make the video with. Oh, that's all right. I just got to wait for the snow to go away and them to pop back up. I'm really upset about the violets being gone, though. I really wanted to do violets, my violet video, but I have to wait until the snow goes away. I can't pump the videos out fast enough, and then I'm trying to make them decent, which backs me up further and further, right, Chris? It's hard to get all the content out. I think I have like 3 or 4 videos that are sitting on my camera right now that I need to upload and edit it. But like I said, trying to get this house reorganized and doing what I'm doing, I haven't had a chance to work on those videos. Moonlight Gypsy. I don't know what low quat jam is. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. Hello, Jess. What does dandelion kind of taste like? The dandelion jelly definitely tastes like honey. I was phasing out. I got to remember to sit still. It's really hard to do. At least for me, it is. I'm constantly moving around. And the computer I was using now says it has no storage, so I had to switch computers until I can clean this thing out. Ugh, that's horrible. My computer was doing that too. Hey, look at that. I'm showing 29 thumbs up and 17 watching. That's awesome, you guys. Simply Southern Roots. We just got shoot an update. Reason we've been MIA. Now time to edit. Yeah. I think editing is like the hardest part of everything. And of course, like when you learn new software or new techniques or new tricks, it's like even more complicated. Had a bunch of violets last month, but they already bloomed and are just leaves now. I need to learn to replant or get those roots to replant or some. Ginger Ninja, the leaves on the violets are medicinal too, so you can pick those right now and dry those out and do your research on those until they come back or until next year. But I know that the leaves are edible and medicinal as well. Abby's Life says it's editing is hard but occasionally fun. Yeah, I mean it is fun, but sometimes it gets hard. Editing. The best life. We've picked up 2 extra months around here. Simply Southern Roots says, huh. So you're like taking our 2 months. You're stealing our 2 months from Ohio, is what you're telling me. No, I'm joking. Oh, mouse. Mouse. I thought maybe you were talking about the snow. All right, Moonface. Have fun in school. We'll see you later. Loquat is smaller than an apricot. I have like 7 trees full of fruit. I did a video. Check it out to see what they look like. I definitely will. See, and this new setup, I don't have my pens or my paper or anything back here. 80 here yesterday. Oh, I'm super jealous, Simply Southern Roots. It's supposed to get down to 24 tonight. And it's been a long time. It's been like at least a week and a half since it's been 24. It's been super nice here in Ohio. But 80 degrees, oh, I can almost just feel that sun beaming down on me. You talking about it. All right, I gotta go get my pen and paper because this is gonna drive me nuts. So if I tell people I'm going to watch a video or check it out, like I go and I do it. So if I don't write it down, I won't remember and it will drive me nuts. All right, give me just a second. I'll be right back. Oh, it's freezing cold out there. I'm glad it's nice and warm in the bedroom here. All right, now I gotta scroll up. All right. My husband says every time I lean up, I have potholes in my face, so I can't lean up. All right, let me try to catch up with this chat. .58 today should be our last frost, and the morning start rising up. Yeah, Simply Southern Root. Our like last frost date here in Ohio is June 15th. So in all fairness, we could have snow all the way up to there, but that doesn't mean I want it. Oh, thank you, Abby's Life. I appreciate that. My uncle always carries a little pocket notebook. I try to do that, but I always end up losing it days at a time. Yeah, I write too big to have a pocket notebook. And when I first jumped on this live stream, I actually had this live stream scheduled for 10:30, but I didn't make it home in time. So I had to, when I was in town, I was able to switch the time to 11:30, but I didn't realize that until it was 10:30. So literally when I walked in the door, I jumped on here. So I didn't have time to like grab anything. Oh, my chat just jumped again. Yes, this chair is super comfy. Thank you, Moonlight Gypsy. I appreciate that. I ordered some the Thai lavender frog eggplants and some lemon scented gum eucalyptus. Can't wait to try it. Ooh, speaking of which, I found there's like two really good finds I found in the store, and one was eucalyptus and the other was bay leaves. So I have to research both of those because I think they're both indoor plants. They'll have to be indoor plants, but I'm not sure. So I'm super excited about those two plants I was able to pick up. Where's Barrett? TH2, where'd you see Barrett? Did he pop in here? Yeah, May 15th. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said June. It's May 15th is the last frost date. Had our calendar filled. The 1st of March came to a screeching halt. Had a lot of ideas. Haven't seen posted before. Awesome. I got 28 people in here. Woohoo. Fuzzy Fork. Hey. Long time since I seen you. Hope all is well. Yeah. I seen that last night on the news. Well, it wasn't on the news. It was on my computer because we don't have cable. But I did see that Fuzzy Fork. That was really sad. Jess, my new grandbaby is 7 months. She is number 6 grandchild. Wow. She has reddish hair. That's awesome. Hey, trust in God. I haven't seen you for a while either. Thanks for coming by. I get so excited when you guys come back in here. New people come in here. It's exciting. Yeah, that's the one I heard about, Rose Young. The girl that was trying to stab the other girl. And then the girl with the knife was like, she was the one that called the cops and then got shot. It's crazy. The world is crazy. So yeah, if anybody in the chat knows anything about growing eucalyptus or bay leaves, let me know. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish there wasn't any violence or anything, and kids with guns and knives and stuff like that should never happen. That's just my opinion. That's why I left Columbus after 43 years, thank goodness. Yeah, but that's the problem. Like, everybody from Columbus is moving out this way now. Hey, Garden State Gardener, how you doing? Oh, thank you. Trying something new. That's why I put this up here, and it's snowy here in Ohio, so it's fitting. So just playing around with the green screen. You get the seeds, put them in the ground, water, ta-da. I wish it was that easy, trust in God. Yeah, really snowy in Ohio. Yep, that's why we prep. I'm at least 5 rides over things that happen behind on any kind of news unless people talk about it in their videos. I don't know about it, right? Homestead Aquarius. The only reason I knew about that is one of my friends sent me over the link to it last night. I don't watch TV at all. The only time I watch any type of TV is like, don't judge me, but I love Walking Dead. And I have like a free app on my phone, and I'll watch Walking Dead on there. And that's basically about it. That's all I watch. Your snow's almost gone. My snow is not. It is sticking. And I got home at about 11:30 and it was snowing again here. So Hey, Firefly Farm. Thanks for coming in. Ooh, dentist. We had doctor appointment this morning, but I'd rather go to a doctor than a dentist. Them dentists scare me. They're like some medieval technicians. Yeah, I don't want to know what's really going on either. Like, it's really depressing. Fuzzy Fur, love Walking Dead too. Me too. So, like, everybody knows I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I always give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Even like if they've done me wrong or other people wrong, I still give them the benefit of the doubt. So, like, we were watching it a couple weeks ago, and like Negan's all nice now and everything. My husband's like, he's going to turn back to the old Negan. He's getting his bat. He's going to turn back into old Negan. And I'm like, no, he's sweet now. He loves people. And he was like, oh, sometimes. He says, I don't know about you. And I'm like, he can't turn back bad. Walking Dead is about all I watch too. And the 100, oh my goodness. Yeah, my husband does watch the 100. And I really, really liked the 100 in the beginning. But I don't know. The further it's gotten, I'm not so much interested in it. But what was her name? I can't think of her name, but she always has braids in the side of her head and it's all puffed up like this. I'm like, I want a hairstyle like that one day. If we ever like have something happen to the world, I'm definitely going to have a hairstyle like that or dreads or something because there's no way I'll be able to keep up with this if something happens. All of you are my new entertainment, right, Moonlight? Like, all my friends on YouTube is enough for me. Like, that's all my entertainment. I'm sitting in the sun, weeping, cherry in full bloom. Oh, so jealous of you, Firefly. So fun, all these people from Ohio, right? This Ohio people got to stick together. What is that other one I watched too? But it's on a free app. I don't watch it on TV. Um, oh, what is that? So good. Jeff Bayleaf. Jeff Bayleaf plants need full sun. Okay, thank you. Have to run. Have a great day. Bye, Wendy. Thanks for coming in and chatting it up with us. Maggie. I think Maggie's going to have a split personality. Or Megan. I'm not sure who you're talking about, Rojan. My friend's daughter shaved her head. Kind of wish I could do that. Yeah, I kind of wish I could do that too. But in all honesty, I think like if I shaved my head, I'd cry. I really do think I would cry. Octavia. Yes, that's who I'm talking about. Thank you, Bushcraft family. I love her hair. I'm trying to keep my trees going into bloom. Yeah, it's finally sunny here today, but still cold. I need to wait until after May 15th at least. Yeah. I think it's so weird. Like, your last frost date in Montana is the same. Or no, you're in Colorado, aren't you, Chris? But still, like, your last frost date is the same as mine. That's weird. Cat without a hat. Hello, hello. You need to coordinate an Ohio meetup also. I don't know about that. I've got enough on my plate. If I shaved my head, my man would cry, laugh out loud. Mine would too. But I really, really want dreads. And he said that if I ever put dreads in my hair, he'd shave my head while I was sleeping. So I don't know. I stopped watching 100 after season 3 or 4. I think I think it was like the 4th season I quit watching it too. Yes, Colorado, but we followed the Mother's Day thing, yeah. And often it will still be iffy after that. Megan. Okay. Okay, I have to look at this show now that I watched because it's going to drive me nuts. Because this is a really good show, and if any of you haven't checked it out, you should really check it out. The Chosen. Have any of you watched The Chosen? So good. It's free for everybody to watch. It's only by donation. It's a really good show, and you can learn a lot. I gotta take my boots off. I've been home and on this computer for almost, it's been an hour, and I haven't taken my shoes off yet. I gotta get comfy. Bushcraft Family. There is an Ohio meetup. Two Family Homestead is doing it. Oh, I see. Yeah, The Chosen. You guys go watch it. Check it out. It's so good. It's free. I think I watched the whole season in 2 days. Like, that's how good it was. I could not take my eyes off the screen. See all of The Chosen last year. Now season 2. Is season 2 out, Whispering White? I've been waiting. I haven't seen anything about it yet. They keep sending me updates, but I haven't seen it released yet. I'd go to the Ohio meetup. I'm in New York. Awesome, Firefly. I have to go, Jess. You have a wonderful show. Thank you so much, Rose Young. Thanks for coming in and showing support, hanging out and chatting with us. You have a great day. I'm trying to wait for this Chosen to load so I can see what's going on. I need more coffee. I need coffee too. I need to eat. I haven't ate yet. It is on here. Season 2, episode 1. Season 2, episode 2. I guess I know what I'm going to be busy doing. It goes all the way to season 8. That's so awesome. Whoever said that, thank you. Whispering White, thank you. Hubby, you hear that? We're going to be watching The Chosen. I know you're in here lurking somewhere, watching me. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link in the chat again. I only dropped it once, but if anybody wants to come up and chit chat, you're more than welcome, as long as you show your face at the bottom of the panel so I can see who you are. But you're more than welcome to come up and chit chat if you're respectful and decent. Yes, Ginger Ninja, me too. The best life. Hey, everybody just has to go. Time to watch The Chosen. I won't leave y'all hanging like that. Who's lurking? Laugh out loud. My husband. My husband's always lurking. How do you watch The Chosen? Miss the information. I don't remember how I downloaded it. You can download it to your phone though, but I can't remember how. Hey, Firefly, welcome.
Hi, honey. I just
How
got.
you doing?
I'm all right. I just got back from the dentist. I had to get a crown put in. Yeah, I know. Yuck. I'm ready for a nap already. But let me
Yeah.
show you my tree, you guys. It's a weeping cherry tree. How do you switch the camera while you're doing StreamYard, or do I just have to flip the phone around?
I'm not sure on
All right.
StreamYard.
All right,
I've
watch
never.
this. I'm gonna flip the phone around then.
Okay.
My dogwoods aren't out yet.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a weeping willow tree or weeping cherry that big.
Yeah, look at that, baby.
That is gorgeous.
It doesn't last very long though, you know.
Yeah.
The dogwoods aren't out yet. The magnolia's already done, and the redbud is started. So
That weeping cherry, is that very does it got a lot of scent to it? Is it very powerful?
not really. I mean, maybe when it was little,
Mm-hmm.
not really.
That's my kind of tree then.
Yeah.
Pretty and doesn't smell too bad.
Yep. Yeah. It's getting
So
cloudy out
pretty.
now.
Where are you at?
I'm in the Hudson Valley in New York, so
Oh, okay.
if I were to drive to Manhattan, it's like an hour and 20 minutes to get
Okay.
down there. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up and showing us.
Have a good day, guys.
All right. Have a good
Bye-bye.
nap.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, that was super pretty. Yeah, PureFlex is on PureFlex, but you can actually download it to your phone so you can watch it on your phone, but I can't remember how you do that. And then you can actually, if you have it downloaded to your phone, I wonder if I can get a link to it. If you download it to your phone, you can actually cast it to your TV. And that's what I do, so I don't have to sit there and hold my phone the whole time. I do still have a television. I just don't ever watch TV. Maybe this is the last cold weather surprise we have. I really hope so. Really, really hope so. Chosen Homestead Aquarius is a show about Jesus, but is very, very good. I'm seeing if I can find. Ooh. There's that one. Let me see if I can find. Okay, here it is. Okay, I found the link. So you can check it out. You see my potholes now, Lady Casca. I'm sorry. There. I'll make them go away. All right, so there's the link I just dropped for Chosen. Check it out. Hey, Brenton Farms Homestead, how you doing? No, it's not scary. I don't watch scary shows, Firefly. It's about Jesus. It's a really good story. The directing and everything. Everybody just did an awesome job. Yeah, that's another goal this year, Homestead Aquarius. I'd really like to get together a greenhouse. Yep. Nose picking. How you doing? Oh, he says The Chosen's also on YouTube, season 1 and season 2. I did not know that. You're welcome, Homestead Aquarius. I hope you check it out. I hope you like it. Brim Farms Homestead. That's what everybody else was saying too. You need the throne from Games of Thrones for the background. That would look awesome. Me too. Want to make a greenhouse too. Yeah, I've been collecting windows, trying to get people to donate windows to me so I can build a greenhouse. So we'll see. I think I have 24 windows so far. I'm not sure how many I need, but I know 24 is not enough yet. Yeah, Lady Casca, I believe so too. I was going to put in a greenhouse, but then when it gets hot, it will be too hot. So I for this year in order to take something off of my plate. Yeah. Well, I think if you have enough ventilation in there, if you have, that's what I'm trying to do is find at least 4 windows that, I can open up and keep open in case in the summertime, and some fans maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good start. I'm going to go look at some property next week south of Zanesville. Awesome, Bushcraft family. The glass or the whole window and frame? The window and frame. Yeah, because it's just gonna like the window and frame is just gonna be like a puzzle piece. Like it probably won't look very appeasing or whatever on the outside, but I'm just putting it together to grow plants. Like I don't care what it looks like. I am more worried about the functionality of it. Yeah, opening the doors and windows would be great. So yeah, I don't really care what it's going to look like. I just want it to function and grow my plants. So we'll see. It's funny too because like I use the Facebook Marketplace a lot to try to find things, and like the Facebook, like there's a lot of windows on there that people are wanting to get rid of, but they're like the old antique windows. And nowadays, everybody wants to sell that as like craft windows or whatever. So they're asking like outrageous for like 2 windows. They want like $150 to $175 or more for them. I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah, the more that match will be better. But like I said, it's whatever. As long as I can put them all together. I'll be playing Tetris with windows trying to get them to fit. Yeah, I have a hard time getting people to reply back to me on Facebook Marketplace too. I've been looking for like a computer desk, but I guess I'm picky or old school. I don't know. I want a computer desk that has drawers, that I can actually put things in. And like the new age computer desks, they don't have drawers. They don't have nothing. It's just like a table and that's it. But I had contacted like 3 or 4 people on the Facebook Marketplace to try to get a desk, and they were gorgeous ones. They were like the old oak ones, but they all had drawers or like filing cabinet that was attached to it, and those are the ones that I like. And there was 3 of them, and I contacted all 3 of them, and not one of them responded. So it's been like at least 3 weeks, and I contacted them a second time, all 3 of them, to see, but no reply. I don't know. Oh, really? That would be awesome. Cattle panel greenhouses are so easy and cheap. People can get into fast by making those, then repurpose the cattle panels later if they get something bigger. Yeah, that is very true, Homestead Aquarius. And I thought about that too. But the plastic, I know this sounds silly, but the plastic that you put on there is like super expensive. I used to see windows in the free section of Craigslist often. Yeah, I check Craigslist too, and I haven't. Like, everybody just wants to sell their windows now. I guess it's a big thing. Yes, we do have Habitat for Humanity. There you can get stuff cheap there. It depends. Like, there's a Habitat Humanity. The closest one to me is Zanesville, but they are really highway robbery they are really super expensive. The one that I love to go to is probably, I don't know, 45 minutes from me. And it's in Lancaster, Ohio. And now they are really reasonable and I really like them. But if you don't have a truck, it kind of is pointless to go. And right now our truck is not running. I have to get I think it's a caliber. Yeah, I got to get a caliber for the truck. And then I'll be up and running. But at this point, I can't haul that far away. And if I go all the way to Lancaster to get windows, I want to get a bunch. Yeah, Homestead Aquarius. I was pricing that greenhouse plastic, and I think it's went up this year too. I'm probably going to do repurposed pallets with windows for my greenhouse. Yeah. The one in Zanesville closed down, Bushcraft? I didn't know that. So, okay, the closest one to us would be Lancaster then. They probably closed because they're so expensive. I like to go to a lot of auctions as well. And what are the other one called? I don't know. It's like a property auctions, estate sales. The estate sales, I can get really good deals sometimes too. Yes, the brake caliper nose picking. Oh, why did I think you were in Zanesville? I must be thinking of someone else. Wow. That stinks. Yeah, I like flea markets too. We just had a flea market. And I forgot about that. We just had a new flea market open up last week or the week before. And I keep meaning to stop there and I keep forgetting. I could have stopped there on our way home today. Ooh. Oh, well. I would have been really late for my live if I would have stopped. I'll have to do it another day. I save my dollar bills all winter just for garage sales. Yes. Oh my gosh. Have you ever been to so like most people don't know about Ohio and how amazing some things are in Ohio. So we have you ever been there, Star Prepper or Bushcraft family? We have Swappers Day. I love Swappers Day. It's like this big, huge yard sale. And then we also have the Route 40 yard sales, and Route 40 goes forever. I think Route 40 goes all the way into Indiana as well. And the Route 40 yard sale, man, that is the best yard sale of the year. I think it's like June 14th through the 18th. Oh, it's so fun. Hi, Jess. How are you? I am good. Thanks for coming in. Joy Blessed Life. I hope you are well and having a great day. It's 11. Have to go try to get something done today. Have a great day, everybody. Bye. The best life. Thanks for coming in. Have a good day. Yellow Flag Day around there. Okay. Yes, yes. On my birthday, and Route 40 is a vacation weekend for us. I love Route 40. So fun. That's another good day to have a truck. They, and like the last day of those yard sales are the best because nobody wants to pack up their stuff and take it home. So they basically are trying to give it away for free. Most of them anyway. And I get a lot of like, there's one specific guy. I love going to his like stand or whatever, his setup. He digs for old antique bottles. I don't know where he gets them from or where he digs them from, but he has a setup every year, and he has the old like medicine bottles. I'm in love with them. He's got like the amber, he's got the blue and the green. They're beautiful, and I think I'm a hoarder when it comes to old school medicine bottles. I would love one day. I've been looking for this for years too, probably at least 10 years. One of those big, old, huge apothecary cabinets, like they had back in the old days for like the doctors. I've been looking for one of those. And then I'm collecting all my medicine bottles. And one day I hope to have them just full of all kinds of tinctures and medicines and herbs. It would be so awesome. I came to work with my hubby, enjoying mountain top views right now in the Smoky Mountains. Awesome. You really need 2 trucks, his and hers, right? I kind of took it. We actually do have 2 trucks, but they're both down right now. His Chevy needs a little more work, but I basically took over the 350 Ford. It's a gas 350. I love that truck. I would drive that all the time if it was up to me, but it is a gas hog. I've saved the old house windows when I replace them to make a greenhouse. That is an awesome idea. They are still in the barn. Yeah, hashtag goals. I think it would just be beautiful to have all these bottles filled up and on my apothecary cabinet with dried herbs in the drawers, and I don't know. I think it would be a beautiful sight. Time is it? We've been going for an hour and 30 minutes. We got 14 people in the chat. You guys are awesome. I think I am going to end this though because I am starving. I haven't ate yet. I need to get lunch going. My husband hasn't ate yet either, so he's probably out in the kitchen hungry. I love that idea. I want to make a greenhouse out of old windows one day too. So I want to tell you who I was inspired for the greenhouse, because the way they did it, I love the way it turned out. I think it's just the cutest greenhouse ever. And they basically did the same thing, just collected windows and, played Tetris putting it together. And it's Sarah over at the Big Blue House Homestead. Go check her out. That greenhouse that her and her husband put together is just gorgeous. It's amazing. And that's where the design came for my inspiration for the greenhouse I want to put together. So go check her out. It's pretty awesome. And I just want to thank everybody in here for coming out and supporting me, hanging out, chit-chatting. I had a great time, and I appreciate you all. And I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I will see you soon. Bye.